I'm actually loving the fact that we are in day 39, right? And we are basically almost done with the AI automation layer, I mean the layer 3. And from what I've seen, we've built a lot of things. Right from day 26, that's when we talked about APIs, to reading documentations and the three API configuration and HTTP module. This was where most of the shit started. So we built a couple of things, and also webhooks. Brought you into webhooks, authentication, JSON navigation. We also built something that could work also for our business, and introduction to Paystack API. I want you to remember you can use this for any payment gateway, any payment processor that you do have, and also I brought in a bit about Telegram because I realized that we didn't go too deep into it. And I also show you, I remember showing you how you could also build from, you could build a two-way connection on Telegram using the HTTP module as well. Then we entered rate limits. Then we also knew how to work around rate limits, right? Though I do remember that particular video I couldn't show the builds and the things I was making, right? So the next thing is MCPs. What is an MCP? What an MCP agent does autonomously, and so I remember showing you more like a pre-build on how AI agent is going to look like. It's going to be very fun, and I believe you guys will love it too. Then the next thing here is sequential chaining. That was where we got into using set variables and also multi variables as well, where you can create these variables and you can also extract it. You can get it as well. And we also talked about multi-source, where you can have 3 independent APIs and you can connect it to one prompt, and it's going to build something dope for you. Anyway, the main thing behind all of this is that I'm going to make this available. The links of each one of them, I'm going to make it available to you guys. So okay, so I'm going to make it to available. I'm going to add the links to, that's links to, let me see, live links to scenarios, and yeah, I believe this is good. Okay, I might have to okay, yeah, this is good. Anyway, so I'm going to add each of them. I'm going to add a link so you get to check out build without having to go too far. And another thing is that right under this, I should probably just make available. I'm thinking of sharing every single thing we've built together. Though some of it don't require live links, like this. These are just explanations, right? So we don't really have live links for this, and but we do have for some of the other ones that we have here, like this. Some it's probably the same live links as well. So I'm thinking of making available every single one of my automations that I use personally. I'm also thinking of even showing you how I built that in the first place. And yeah, well, I can do that. I should be able to do that. So you'll be able to use this for yourself as well. Yeah, I should be able to do that. I will probably make a video where I just tell you how I make all these things available and where you can download it from. But the first thing, I'm going to show you all this. And as usual, I'm getting to love the fact that you guys are building something. So I dropped a new problem as well, which is this, what we have here. So this is also for you to build. And basically how this works is that you are going to get a trigger from Telegram. And what is going to trigger this is you giving it a command, and the command you are going to give it is almost like you are working with a bot, right? And you know how Telegram bot works, where you use the slash and it gives you something like the bot further. So in this case, what we are doing now is that we are going to give it a command, and that command, when it receives it, anytime it receives this in that particular bot, in that particular chat, is going to what? It's going to filter this. Then based on it, you are basically asking for a snapshot, right? So the next thing it's going to do is it's going to query your Notion client's database. What is querying here is to check who exactly is active on your, who are you working with? Who exactly are you working with in your client database? You're going to ask it. And when you ask it, those people that are active, it's going to give you the list. If you have over this, it's going to add what this. Every single thing here is just basically explaining that it's going to give you the list of these people. Then the next thing is what? You are making it ask for the transaction list, meaning you want to confirm if these people really paid for the services that they are getting, or the product, or whatever they are getting. You are literally asking it. So this is more like, this is working in your business. It's just there in place to do one thing, to confirm the existing list of your clients, and also to also know if these people really paid. You have the transaction list for each of them. And the next thing also, if what you have is like in USD, then it's going to convert it to, that's Nigerian naira. It's going to convert it to that, and you are going to see the list of how much you have. Then a pre-calculation. This is you basically having this. So there's an AI there, and the role of this AI, what is actually meant to do, you have to make an adjustment. I would say, rather than you don't use an HTTP module for this. Use what you have exactly, the native module, the native Grok module on wix.com. Use that instead. For what you have here. And you might need to change this, because at the moment, versatile, Grok is depreciating or decommissioning versatile, so you need to probably change it to instant. You can pick that here, just when you check Grok console and everything, you can pick that instead, and create the API key for that. What I mean here is that I just remember that I received an email. Like that, and they basically sent it to all developers, and just create a new API key for that. But when you create this API key, you need to know that you need to create this for instance instead. So when you create this or write on make.com, you're going to see, you might still see this, but it will show probably decommissioned or something like that. So just pick the instance, so write on make.com, that is what you're meant to do. Okay, I have to sign in again. Okay, so anyway, so write on make.com, you have to do this, and just use the module. So what this is doing, I'm thinking you should use the module, because when I put this, I figure out that you might hit a particular problem somewhere here. This is actually something you can decide on. If you want to challenge yourself, you could go for this. You could go for that instead. But I doubt you'll be able to what? I shouldn't doubt you, right? I'm not going to doubt you. You can do this. You can definitely do this. So yeah, go on. And what I believe you have to do is, what this is doing, the context of what this is doing is basically, it's giving you a snapshot of your entire business. It's going to show you the list of your active clients and that transaction list as well. It's also going to show you the clients that paid you the most. That is where I said that the most. Okay, and your most recent clients and the one with the largest single transaction. So find the largest single transaction. That means right from your Paystack transaction list is going to bring out the largest one. And lastly, is going to just show you the active clients you have, and every single thing. We're just putting all these things together, just telling the AI to, yo, this is the detail. Just restructure this, give me in a nice looking way or something. So, and when you have this, it can send it to you on the same Telegram as well. So it's more like you are just having to ask. You are almost having an AI agent in this case now, because you are telling it, though it's still want to, it does want to. Remember, it's quite different for an AI agent. An AI agent can decide on which tool it uses, the connection it has to these tools. So if it has connections to the available tools rather. And what this is just what an AI agent will just want to. That's how I say it. But it's still under AI automation. Anyway, it's going to send you a response with every single one. And I believe this should not take you more than, to calculate it now, this is going to take you milliseconds. This could take you about 3 seconds. This could take you milliseconds as well. This could take you about 2 seconds. This could take you about 3 seconds. This could take you almost instant as well. Probably almost 1 second, and this is instant as well. This could take you less than 10 seconds to receive a response right on Telegram. Imagine. This is dope. Unlike the times where you have to manually go to Notion, check the clients you have, which could take you about a couple of minutes. It will take you about 2-3 minutes to enter Notion, enter your particular dashboard or your CRM. And if you want to check the Paystack transaction list, to have every single one of them, all this could take you about 15 minutes to 30 minutes to just go through each one of them and make a decision on who is the highest, the active clients, and who paid the highest, or things like this. So you could see yourself saving, if you have to read this from what the AI is going to give you, you could see yourself saving about 25 minutes each day. If you own this business, each day or every single week, you are saving 25 minutes. And one thing I've been very conscious about is time. I believe that I need to, even while I'm working on all these things, building these tools for businesses, I believe that I personally need to watch my time. The time I spend on projects, the time I also spend on having to check, the list of clients I have as well, and all these things. And I see that if I could be feeling this way, it's just a matter of time before you also eat something like that, and you also need something like this. So it's more like just showing you a possibility of what else you could build as well that could make working easier for you. You get? So that's how I see it. And if you think this is going to work, or if you think this is of benefit to you, I'll tell you to build this. It shouldn't take you more than a couple of minutes to build this, and you literally saving, at least you're saving about, if you have to check this every week, you're saving about 30 minutes plus each week on this, and you could use that for something else. So be time conscious, and where exactly you spend your time. I am actually noting that for myself, and it would be nice if you also do that as well. So yeah, that is it. If you have any question, drop it in the comments. As usual, I'm going to look over it, don't worry. And yeah, we could talk more about it from there. And if I have to make a video about it, I will also do that too. So yeah, looking forward to our day 40. So I'm going to check what you build. Don't fuck this up. You need to build something very nice. I mean, this is really going to help you. Yeah, and I remember I would also have to do this as well. Let's see what we'll do about that. All right, see ya.